Fellas, there are a lot of weird crossovers out there. Like, we live in a world where Sans actually got into Smash, and that was almost a decade ago at this point. It's at least been half a decade. But in my time on Twitter and on the internet in general, I don't think I've seen one as unexpected as this, that when you really deep it for a second, starts to make the most sense out of any of these types of crossovers that could happen. I'm talking about Spamton, Spamton, and Crypto Bros. Crypto investors have discovered Spamton. It's creating the best fucking tweets ever. And this shit is genuinely incredible to me because these guys are getting into this. Spamton quit his day job and became a salesman because he wanted to be his own boss. Even when he went broke, he started selling shit out of the dumpster he lived in to make ends meet. He dreamed to be a big shot, to get rich. Spamton is me. Spamton is us. We are Spamton. I think this guy is being about as unironic as you can be when you're saying shit like this, because that is an incredibly accurate portrayal of Spamton's character, and we all love him for being such a gullible doofus for it. The point is, you're not supposed to want to be like the guy. These guys have like an unironic, true understanding of Spamton's character and choose to project themselves onto him. I'm gonna say this ahead of time because while a lot of these interactions are fun and these crypto bros are getting like kind of creative with it, I'm going to tell you, do not invest in any of the coins that shoot off of this, especially not like a Spamton coin. Interacting with them, especially if they have check marks, is part of their entire operation where they're trying to get money off of other people doing blue check marked Twitter viewing. I would recommend that you keep this video as your one and only interaction with this particular phenomenon, as it's going to be blown over into the next thing by tomorrow, and also because just because this is entertaining doesn't mean you should be getting unironically mixed up with this sort of stuff. People get scammed, lose their life savings, and just go completely broke because of shitcoin scams like this at rug polls. Just because it's cute does not mean you should be participating. That said, let me get involved for you. I did a little research and saw how viral Spamton was. Just type Spamton into a gift search or on any social media platform. Crazy mind share. Bought a bag. Let's cook. This is a community post in the specifically Spamton Big Shots Twitter community, dude. I think my favorite part of all of this is them being shocked at how popular Spamton is. I have to ask how they feel about the rest of the Deltarune game. Have any of you guys played it? I'm so curious. And this is the kind of thing that I actually find kind of entertaining, where it's like, you have to do everything in your power not to get dragged into this crypto stuff, at least like the deep end of it, where like everything is just potential rug pulls and scams. But imagine if you could pull the other way. You take some of these finance bros and you bring them into fandom brain rot. You get these guys hooked on Spamton, an audience that didn't even realize this was something that could physically appeal to them. The potential here is absolutely insane. We have like real person-to-person engagement here. We literally started delving into the world of Deltarune and Spamton last night. I'm going to play the game tonight after my son goes to bed. And that's what I like to see, the homie giving it a genuine shot. It's pretty cool. I legitimately can't believe what I'm seeing. Do you have big shot energy? Prove it. Buy Spamton. Not a scam. I don't believe that. It's smart on the guy who is screen capping this to get rid of the tag for this guy's crypto wallet. And this is a pretty accurate prediction if I had to be a betting man, which I am explicitly not, which is why I'm not doing this. I can't wait for this to all crash and burn in classic Spamton style. Like, you have these guys role-playing as Spamton on Twitter in the same way you might see like a fan account doing it, but they're doing it better in character than most of those accounts can. Because the truth of the matter is, they aren't doing so much role-playing as they are just changing their speech patterns to say shit that they would have said anyways. There's like 30-year-old crypto investors role-playing as Spamton on the internet now. There's nothing to fear but fear itself, and also expired warranties. like they're even choosing good images, man. They're accidentally doing it all in character and treating Spamton the exact same way that an unironic Deltarune fan would. It reminds me of like that Umamasume drawing where they just shot a hole through Spamton's head, and instead of it like making people mad, people were asking them to do it but more gory and grisly. Like, he is the designated torture item. He is the little homunculus we as a fandom have designated as the one you can pull apart and put back together in any way you see fit. You've got the genuine article right in your filthy little mitts. No scam, no refund, just 100% raw, big shot energy. Hold me tight, bro, before the market crashes through the floor. And take your soul with it. He is talking about shit that is like directly mentioned in the game. The only thing he needs to change is stop calling it Solana, do not do the crypto shit like that, and just replace it with heart-shaped object, man. They've gotten the bracket speech down pretty damn good. Spamton to retire my bloodline. Spamtober to sprint generational wealth for me. Looking to the community, it's like looking into the Spamton world. It's like a universe where Spamton 1 won and breached our reality, some of them borderline worship him. It's so good. Spamton has an army. Dude, they're making their own image macros now. They're doing the MS Paint shitpost art style that, like, really fits his character. They just have this mantra of Spamton is me. He's literally me. Holy shit, I'm literally Spamton. Again, be very wary of actually getting involved in these communities because it is like a veneer for what is ultimately like people trying to do crypto finance stuff. But we can like laugh at it in a vacuum, right? I also do love the people that are actually kind of mad at this because back in the original outset of Deltarune Chapter 2 coming out, there were people who were like using Spamton as like an anti-NFT kind of mascot when saying it was something that would like be out of character for him, which it would fucking not be. Like, this image is so funny. Sell NFTs? Dear God, and sweating. Chris, that's cold. I'm a big shot, not a big ship. You are quite literally both of those things, big dog. Actually just mildly entertained by Spamton's recent crypto endeavors. Yeah, if you just read the whole thing like it's a big ARG and none of these crypto wallets are real and there's nothing to actually interact with at those links, it just is like a fun little character piece that you had the chance to look through. And I am a big fan of people like across the board finally admitting that, yes, this is in character, just this meme. He would fucking do that. He would fucking say that. He would fucking do that. He absolutely would. This whole thing makes complete sense. There is absolutely nothing out of character or out of sorts here. I like this one. It's just Spamton eating up way more Chromer than is actually in the game. His greed knows no bounds. He just keeps chomping dollar signs that he actually doesn't have in his pockets or liquid. This is my favorite thing. They keep posting shit like, look at the Spamton tag. See how popular it is. Like every Deltarune fan wants to buy crypto. I do like the idea that there is like a subset of these crypto bros out there who think Spamton is adored because he's seen as like an idol, something that we all aspire to be, and not as like just a lovable dork who is archetype made to be a Tumblr sexy man. Apparently this guy feels pretty vindicated because this is a project he had taken up years back actually coming to fruition outside of his own solo efforts. You don't know how happy I am about this. I used to go into crypto forums to try to recruit them into Spamton. That is an hilarious mission to like have set yourself up for, but hey man, if you're willing to go into those spaces, not let yourself get tainted by what you're seeing in there and then come out with a few extra Deltarune fans, I'm all for that kind of agenda posting. I just don't recommend you do it at all. People saying Spamton wouldn't be into crypto/NFTs are wrong. He would 100% bank on that shit, not knowing that it would fall off so hard. Absolutely, man. He would jump straight to like AI generated slop as the next big wave. Spamton is the kind of guy who would be going on to you about how Nvidia stocks are soaring and how you need to invest in AI now. And I mean, technically he's right, it is propping up the economy currently. Okay, this one is frying me, and it's also the type of thing I'm explicitly recommending you guys do not do. Hey guys, I'm not into crypto meme coin, but I like Spamton too. Can you please let me stay? Also, that said, I've always loved this little gif of him dancing. I don't like that I think it's cute and actually endearing in like an unironic sense, but hey, here we are. Like, they've just genuinely have gotten good at this type of typing, and it's killing me to this day. Hey, Small Fry, think you've got the funniest, weirdest, most big shot Spamton meme? Now's your chance to cash in. 3 winners get $50 each, and this is like the bit where it is the most in character for Spamton, where you are getting dubious prizes. I also love some of the digging people have been doing into like already existing Deltarune dialogue in order to prove that, yes, this is very in character for a guy like the Spamster. Guy literally known for scamming the shit out of the TV into making him think he'd be a big shot, or maybe not literally scamming, but, you know, promising him the world and then dying before he could share his secrets. Tenna even says, he told me digital currency was secure. I really thought that this one tweet was like kind of a long shot where like you would think that you might be able to get these guys into fandom through this shit. It would be so goddamn funny if they discovered fandom because of Spamton. Like, pulling them back the other way is something I mentioned earlier, but more like in jest. Imagine them ditching crypto because they finally found something truly fulfilling in their lives, and the fulfilling thing in question, mind you, is fucking fandom. I mean, true, it's kept me going for the last decade plus, but still. But like, just imagine these guys get really into drawing fan art and writing fics about Spamton. That's probably not what they would do. They'd probably like AI generate it, man. Like, but hey, if it gets them out the hole, I guess that's technically an improvement. The thing is, I'm starting to come around because these guys are, even if it's only for like a gimmick or to try and get more people to look at their shit, they made a companion Tenna coin to Spamton coin and then started just posting spam Tenna art. They're into this shit, man. Secret Deltarune Chapter 3 cutscene leaked. And Spamton would do this every day because he's a true big shot. They're posting like literal clips of Spamton getting his ass smacked. The actual crypto accounts are retweeting the original posts where they're doing the Spamtana content without adding anything else. Like, they're just posting them making out, dude. I fucking can't. Oh my god, this is gonna be the death of me, dude. I'm gonna wrap this up here. That kwytebox email's in the description if you guys want to send me any video topics. Anyways, piss off.